Throughout America's Got Talent's amazing 16-season run, there have been dozens of contestants who found a special place in our hearts.
Now V, you're my favorite judge.
Yes!
Let's have a look at what the youngest of them are doing now. Learn which runner-up became more successful than the winner. Find out who had to undergo a surgery that endangered her career. And how many of the AGT alumni don't mind switching singing for acting. And we're starting with Taylor Ware, Season 1 runner-up. When a cute 11-year-old first came on stage and proudly said that she's going to sing and yodel, it garnered only a few cheers from the audience. But when Taylor started to sing, everybody was simply stunned by her performance. One of the judges, Piers Morgan, even admitted that it was one of the most unusual and greatest acts he'd seen. Amazingly, Ware taught herself to yodel from a tape and an instruction booklet.
I was 7 and I really liked the sound of it, and I thought I might just try it. It was summer.
She ended up advancing to the very final round of the competition, ultimately taking an impressive 5th place title. After the show, she released an album titled America's Yodeling Sweetheart and appeared in an episode of the TV show Laguna Beach, The Real Orange County. However, since then, she's seemingly retreated from the spotlight. But that's definitely not the case for the girl who won the $1 million prize that year. Bianca Ryan, Season 1 winner. This singing sensation immediately won our hearts with her spectacular voice. There's no denying that Bianca had an amazing opportunity to make it big in the music industry. Unfortunately, it wasn't as easy as one might expect. The first ever AGT winner recorded her debut album soon after her win, but she was disappointed with it because the label was reluctant to give the 11-year-old any creative control. "I had to record my whole CD in 2 weeks," revealed Ryan. "It was crazy. I didn't feel like it was really me." So she decided to put her music career on hold, although she didn't stop writing her own original songs. One of which, Broken Down House, featured in the indie movie We Are Kings, where Bianca also played a role. In 2015, she made her music comeback, independently recording a handful of authentic pop songs. Unfortunately, Ryan had to hold off on releasing them because of some health issues.
After a few years, I had noticed my voice just wasn't working with me.
She suffered from a paralyzed vocal cord, which required a risky surgery. And although the operation was a success, Bianca literally had to relearn how to sing. Amazingly, she soon got back to normal and made her triumphant return to America's Got Talent, The Champions. Now, let's talk about another young singer. Julienne Irwin, Season 2 4th place finalist. Not surprisingly, Julienne has had a love for music since before she could talk, but she hasn't ever had any vocal lessons or performed publicly before her America's Got Talent debut, aside from singing in the school choir. After her time on AGT, the 14-year-old Irwin went on tour with the legendary Country Music Hall of Fame member Kenny Rogers.
It didn't even matter anymore if I won. That was spectacular.
Later, she also traveled across the US performing her original music, opening for country stars like Tracy Lawrence, Ronnie Dunn, and Uncle Kracker. In 2008, Julienne announced on her MySpace blog that for her 15th birthday, she went into a recording studio to produce some video demos. Despite all the attention she received from such a young age, Owen still has a solid head on her shoulders. She stepped down from her active music career for a while to attend university, yet she continues to work on her craft with the goal of becoming a songwriter. "It was hard trying to write songs as a young teenager with little life experience," shares Owen. "But now I feel like I have something to say." And that's something she has in common with another teenage AGT finalist. Jackie Ivanko, Season 5 runner-up. This 10-year-old classical crossover singer finished in 2nd place, but overall, she's probably become more successful than that season's winner, Michael Grimm. Since 2009, she's released a string of platinum and gold albums with sales over $2.5 million in the US. Billboard magazine included Jackie on the list of its 21 under 21 music's hottest minors twice. And later, she was named in the Forbes 30 under 30 list of musicians. In 2017, the teenage opera prodigy performed at Donald Trump's inauguration, which made her the youngest person ever to perform a concert series at Café Carlyle. And last year, Jackie took part in a project that gave her a clean slate to start a new chapter in her life. She appeared on The Masked Singer as the Kitty.
Jackie Ivanko! Jackie! Platinum!
Watching her belt out hits from Ariana Grande and Marilyn Monroe was quite the surprise. But it turns out it was exactly what she wanted. This Masked Singer experience gave me the chance to show the talent and skill that I have, without the judgment or the stereotype or the assumptions that come with it, explained Ivanko. Jackie states that she wants to be free of all genres as she moves forward in her music career.
I'm gonna be a powerhouse, just wait.
And the first step to that was the release of her soulful cover of Joni Mitchell's hit song River. We wish her all the best in her future ventures. But now, we're moving on to another AGT contestant whose voice is guaranteed to give you goosebumps. Quintinvious Johnson, Season 9 5th place finalist. A little man with a strong voice, Quintavious was just 12 when he made it to the top 5 on America's Got Talent. When asked why he wants to be a singer, Quintavious responded with, "Because there is nothing else for me."
Comes from deep down within. I mean, it is a God-given talent. I'm glad I got it, but I mean, hey!
He's currently growing his musical talents by taking vocal lessons and hopes to sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl one day. Johnson is 19 years old now and has recently released a brand new song titled Your Grace. It is available on all digital outlets, so you can check it out after watching this video. Next, we're going to tell you all about another AGT finalist who can bend her body in superhuman ways. Sophie Dossi, Season 11 finalist. She got standing ovations from all of the judges for her performance in the finals, but didn't receive enough votes to be included in the top 5. The amazing self-taught gymnast made a name for herself doing all sorts of dangerous acts. Although Sophie jokes that she received the golden buzzer because she just knew a secret.
It might help if, you wear gold too, getting the golden buzzer, wearing gold.
Even though she didn't take home the ultimate victory, AGT launched her career. Since the show, she's been doing tons of live performances all over, from NBA halftime shows to corporate and private events. Not surprisingly, Dossi was among the 50 performers who were summoned back for AGT, the champions. And as if Sophie didn't have enough going on already, she also has acting credits to her name. She appeared on the TV series Casey Undercover, in the family Christmas movie Holiday Spectacular, and played a cheerleader in the show Boss Cheer. But even that's not all. Dossi also launched her own clothing line with a positive focus. With the help of her apparel line, she hopes to express the message that anything is possible with heart and hard work. I was inspired by my experiences of following my heart to do something I loved, even though it didn't make sense to anyone else, she explained. Well, anybody who sees Sophie on stage definitely gets inspired by her passion and drive. But there's a child whose story is even more inspiring and touching. We'll get to that a bit later, after a quick catch-up about the girl who was crowned the winner in 2016. Grace VanderWaal, Season 11 winner. She became widely recognized for her unique voice and songwriting skills at the age of 12. Moreover, she's the youngest person ever to be introduced into Forbes' 30 Under 30 music list. Let's find out how VanderWaal achieved that. After her win, Grace released an album titled Just the Beginning and several EPs. She also toured all over the world with Imagine Dragons and Florence and the Machine as their opener. Finally, in 2019, she headlined her own tour titled You're So Beautiful. Besides her amazing musical talents, Grace has also stepped into acting. She starred in the musical drama film Stargirl, which is going to get a sequel soon. By the way, if you still think of Grace as the little girl, you probably wouldn't recognize her now.
Hi, it's Grace VanderWaal.
A couple of years ago, the now 17-year-old singer started embracing edgier hairstyles and also swapped out her staple ukulele for a bass guitar. This spring, VanderWaal released her all-new alternative-infused pop song titled Don't Assume What You Don't Know. Now, as promised, you'll learn everything about the youngest runner-up in the show's history. Angelica Hale, Season 12 runner-up. When she was just 4 years old, Angelica became very ill and experienced multiple organ failure. The doctors managed to save her, but unfortunately, her life was forever changed because her kidneys did not recover. After a year and a half of dialysis, Angelica underwent the biggest surgery of her life. She got her new kidney from none other than her mother. The procedure was a success, and since then, Angelica has been pursuing her dreams of being a star. At the age of 9, she effortlessly auditioned for America's Got Talent, proving to the judges that she might one day become a star.
I want to be the next Whitney Houston.
Although Hale finished the competition in second place behind ventriloquist Darci Lynne, she later performed at the AGT live shows and appeared in the AGT spin-off, The Champions. At the age of 11, Angelica released her debut single, Feel the Magic, inspired by her personal journey. And 2 years ago, Hale joined the Filipino boy band TNT Boys on their world tour. The singer also has her eyes on Hollywood and has completed shooting her first feature movie, American Reject. So let's have a look at what Angelica's rival is up to now. Darci Lynne, Season 12 winner. Despite her $1 million prize, the young singer and ventriloquist stayed grounded and has maintained a normal life as much as possible. When she went on the national tour after winning AGT, all the show dates were planned around Darci Lynne's school schedule. She went to school during the week and performed on weekends. 2 years ago, she returned to America's Got Talent The Champions as a contender at first, then as a guest performer. This July, she started a new tour, My Lips Are Sealed Except When They're Not, which is slated to run until March 2022.
Did you know that I'm on tour?
She means we are on tour.
Yeah, you can see me all across the US.
You can see us all across the US.
Apart from this, Lynne is currently a panelist on the Nickelodeon game show Unfiltered. So, who's your favorite among these super talented kids? Share with us in the comments, and check out our video about every AGT winner from Season 1 to Season 15. Until next time, stay awesome!